Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Aryan. I am the founder of WorksheetsAI, and thank you for having me and watching the stream. So, just to give you a bit of a background about WorksheetsAI and why we started it and why my team and I actually dropped out of UC Berkeley to continue making it is because we were very tired of one size fits all education. You take the standard worksheet and you look at it and you think, oh, gross, one size fits all education, not good. So we thought, how can we fix the worksheet? How can we reimagine it? And with the intersection of AI and us being on the cutting edge of technology here in Berkeley and Silicon Valley, we decided let's do something about it. And yeah, so to date we've impacted over 40,000 educators and to help them save back their Sundays. And I'm going to be showing you how you can do the same. I'm just going to share my screen. Perfect. Here is our beta interface for Worksheets AI. And right off the bat, you'll have over 40 templates to choose from. And these can be anything, from the classic graphic organizers. So first, then finally, visual summary, claims and evidence, explaining main events, etc., etc. To really show you how Worksheets AI stands out and how we truly innovate, I'll actually kick it off with a traceable worksheet. So these traceable worksheets are perfect for special education learners or younger grades as well, and they have been by far been the greatest hit of Worksheets AI. So for instance, if I just wanted to create a sea animals tracing worksheet, originally or typically I would have to go online and try to find, okay, dolphin traceable picture, right click, save to desktop, and then I would have to go in and drag it all out and like create it, and it would just become such a hassle. Here we have AI generated copyright free images right here: dolphin, jellyfish, octopus, sea turtle, seahorse, shark. Perfect. Comes with a cool fun tagline and fun directions as well for your students. And you can export it to Google Slides, G Suite, and Google Docs. And from there, you can print it or do whatever you'd like with it. And the reason why our users love that we export to Google Slides is because we place an emphasis on hybrid resources. So we don't think that the future of education is 100% online, right? We think it's going to be very hybrid. And so with this, you can either print it out and hand them to your students, or you could also put it on your smartboard or your whiteboard or use a dock camera and have students go up and trace as well. And taking that, if you want to do tracing objects, but let's use traceables as well. I'm just going to go look for them right here. Trace and print the words. And they're being created right now. Everything's completely done by us on our back end. You will not have to do anything. And think about how much time this would take, again, Googling everything, right click, saving, formatting, dragging everything, with Google Docs or Microsoft Word, it becomes a hassle, right? But as you can see, everything's been created. And here we go. Dolphin, octopus, sea turtle, shark. And if you don't like some of the images, you can either change them or you can upload your own by just clicking them and choosing one that you'd like. Cool. Now that I've shown you a bit of the image and the traceability, I'd love to show you guys a graphic organizer. And one place we really shine is that we have a short list of primary and secondary sources. So we allow all of the content that's created on our platform to be completely cited. So where exactly you're getting the information from, and it's completely verifiable. So for instance, if I wanted to create a story of, first then finally, and I wanted to use nonfiction resources, all I have to do is just tick this box. And right now, all of the primary and secondary sources that we, have provided and, have given and shortlisted to our platform, it's going through getting all relevant facts and data and creating a worksheet or educational resource just for you. And the reason why we do this is because we've noticed a lot of AI tools, just use the underlying knowledge of the AI platform, and we are not fans of that. The reason why is because true education lies, with authenticity of the sources itself, right? How do you know you're learning something or teaching the truth? How is in a world where things can be faked, how can you verify your sources? So this is why we added in, using nonfiction sources. And again, it is in beta mode, but it will be, refined, fixed, and pushed out. So as you can see, a story was created, and if we wanted to click the sources, Promova.com, National Geographic, and then of course Amazon as well. And as you can see, we say exactly where all of the sources are from. And first, then finally, perfect. It's great. And you can just send this to your students. They can fill it out online, or you could print it out as well. And just to do one more, let's go to explain an event, and we'll do the Battle of Saratoga. So while this is generating, you can also differentiate the language. So for instance, if you are in a classroom where you have some Spanish learners and some English learners, very easy, very simple, same assignment in Spanish, same assignment in English. You can also adjust the complexity. And this is one of our flagship uses, the differentiation, because again, nobody wants those stinky old one-size-fits-all worksheets, right? Oh, here it is. It's been generated. As you can see, Wikipedia, mountvernon.org, and battlefields.org. It did overflow a little bit, but luckily for me, I can export this to Google Slides and lower the font size, or I could also just remove some passages if I'd like to as well. So as you can see, create worksheet. There we go. And going back to that differentiation piece, so we can adjust the complexity from very easy to very hard. You can also adjust the grade level all the way from kindergarten to higher education. And this is really important when you have integrated classrooms, right? Where some students are at like a third grade reading level, others are at a second grade reading level, and this differentiation is like really what works best. And we're iterating our platform every day to get it to abide by the Lexile standards, which is super exciting as well. And we cannot wait until we achieve 99.9% accuracy. And then you can also add in learning standards, learning objectives, and curriculum standards. So think about if you wanted to create something that was abiding by the Common Core, for instance. Just paste in the relevant standards right here from the unit plan, and you're good to go. We also help accommodate to IEPs or other learning accommodations, and you can just simply print them out as well. It's really great. Really quick though, we also allow you to create video worksheets or educational resources from literally anything. So any amount of text, any document, PDF, docx, any YouTube video, or any website as well. So for the sake of an example, here's a YouTube video for The Three Little Pigs. Classic story. And we'll go with the graphic organizer for this one, though we could also go with the classic Q&A. We'll go with story elements, okay? And let's do this for a 6th grade reading level. And for learning objectives and learning standards, students should understand chronological progression. Perfect. So I'm just going to go ahead and generate it. And this is amazing, but right here, you save 5 days and 5 hours. We've actually connected a time to the worksheet that we have, so you can actually track how much time you've saved using our platform. So in doing demos, creating educational materials, I've actually saved 5 days and 5 hours so far myself, which is really exciting. And to date, we've saved educators over thousands of hours and truly have earned back their taken back their Sundays, which is super exciting. Perfect. As you can see, it was created by the Three Little Pigs. A story was created one sunny morning. 3 little pigs were there. An image has been generated as well, which is amazing. And as you can see, story elements are right here. So think about that for a second. I didn't have to, go write anything myself. All I did was just grab a YouTube link and I put it in video right here. Super duper simple, easy. Very easy, and it was created. It's really great. And of course, a graphic was created as well. So, and this can be changed as well. It's very simple, very straightforward. So now let me show you one of our newest features, and it's definitely one that we're most excited about. So, sorry, excuse me, 1 second. Uh, Apologies. Okay, let's get back to it. So, yeah, one new feature that we're super excited about, and a lot of users have been asking us, is enabling exports. And the reason why we wanted to do this is to gamify education. Let's make it exciting. And so, as you can see here, if I wanted to do, let's go with, uh, I'm just going online right now, and I'm going to take a news article, the most recent news article from National Geographic. Food writer Dina Maki on Omani cuisine in Zanzibari flavors. I'll just go back in to WorksheetsAI. I'll paste in the URL, and let's do 10 multiple choice. And this is great because I'm going to be able to create as many questions as I'd like for, let's get rid of the standards as well. There we go. So this is great because I'm actually able to export to Kahoot, Quizzes, Gimkit, all of my favorite, edtech platforms that I can use, and edtech platforms that my students love as well. With one click, I'll be able to download all of my questions and open the editor of the edtech platform. So as you can see, my multiple choice question worksheet has been created, complete with answers. And if I scroll all the way to the bottom, I can export to Kahoot, I can export to Quizzes, I can export to Gimkit, or I could just save the worksheet as well. And this is a complete time saver because we format the questions so it's a simple drag and drop, and then you're ready to go, which is extremely exciting as well. And let's go to the Facebook just to see any questions anybody has. Okay, awesome. I'll keep going. And also, really quick to iterate, everybody should have a free license to Worksheets AI. It's $4.99, so very cheap. But they should have a free license in the Power Pack. And thank you again for Brittany for setting all of this up. And if you want to refer any friends as well, you can do that right here, and you both can create worksheets for free, which is super exciting. So part of the reason, as I go in and create another worksheet, I just love to tap in on, why users love our platform. So part of the reason why people like our platform a lot is because Teachers Pay Teachers is, the only other alternative really to creating educational materials that are differentiated and incorporate visuals. And, think about how much money one spends on Teachers Pay Teachers, nearly $29 per quarter of the year, which is absolutely crazy. And on here, you can create limitless educational materials within 5 minutes. And it's just extremely exciting as well. Oh, here it is, by the way. I peeled a yellow fruit that is long and curved, and it is called a banana. I took a bite of the juicy watermelon, and, so on and so forth. It's really great as well. Just the entire platform and how we created it. It's we place a very strong emphasis on pedagogy, and we're only getting better. And in the future, we'll allow users to create their own templates. And in the meantime, if anybody has any worksheets or worksheet templates that they would like to have created, just feel free to shoot them over at arian@worksheets.ai, and it'll be created. Very simple and very straightforward as well. But yeah, so for instance, on Teachers Pay Teachers, the average teacher spends $29 per quarter, and that's absolutely crazy when you can create all of these, for very, very cheap. And we're just on a mission to make educational materials equitable for everybody and proper, high quality, vetted, differentiated materials available to everybody. It's something that we're looking forward to, and Worksheets AI in general is a very mission-based company. So if anybody, wants to reach out, for any free licenses for nonprofit or people who might need access to quality educational materials, just please reach out to us. We're happy to issue any licenses that are needed. And as you can see, we are also working on our image creation, but in the meantime, you can also feel free to just create your own. So yeah, match game, sports galore, draw lines to help the soccer ball find its matching word teammate. Very, very simple, very easy to make. And yeah, I see some new people coming in as well. Hi, how's it going? Uh, so just to recap, we went over exporting to Kahoot, quizzes, Gimkit. We went over differentiation of materials. We went over creating worksheets from quite literally anything. And we also went over how we incorporate visuals, which is extremely exciting as well. And just to show everybody, we also work really well with parents to create workbook-like activities. So if I wanted to do animals for tracing the word and completing the sentence, if I have a second grader, a first grader, and I just really, really need them to learn vocab or any sort of literature, this is very simple to do as well. And you'll have 10 resources created for you within minutes. Just generating. As you can see, amphibian, conservation, ecosystem, endangered, mammal, predator. Frogs are an amphibian, conservation, ecosystem. Pandas are endangered animals, habitat. The dolphin is a mammal. And so, the flagship approach to this, or using this platform or worksheet specifically, is you can just edit it if you'd like, and you can reduce the font size. So as you can see, there is some overflow, and it's an iterative process. It's something that we are working on as well with educators. We're teacher led actually. So what we do is before making any changes, we consult our cohort of AI education trailblazers, which is super exciting as well, because to keep our thumbs on the pulse with pedagogy, and to learn what's going on within the classroom, new developments between districts, schools, what's going on in the teachers only room, the faculty room. We talk to educators before we push out anything. As you can see, we got reptile, and you have the child circle the word below, or the English learner circle the word below, so they completely understand what they're learning. And as you can see, we have every relevant graphic organizer that you would need, and we're slowly rolling out math as well. So if you wanted to do simple arithmetic, it's very simple as well. Let's do multiple choice. And here it is. Here it's been created. It's very simple, and here are the answers as well. And just to close things off a bit, I just wanted to say, our founders, our founding team, we're very accessible. We're very open to any feedback, any changes. Again, we are trying to be a platform for the people, and that's why we offer such access to educational materials, and that's why we keep our prices down extremely low. We try to make everything educator first, teacher first, because our whole platform was essentially founded on the idea that teachers spend 10 to 12 hours per day, as you may know, creating, looking for, or curating educational materials. And that's just not what you signed up for, right? You signed up to talk to students one-on-one and witness the tangible difference that you're making in their lives. And that's why we created this platform, to save you time, so that way you can spend more time with students. Because think about it, as a student, when did you learn the most? Was it when a teacher was lecturing to lots of people, or was it more experience-based and working with somebody? And that's exactly what we're trying to go for, to essentially get students to the zone of proximal development way faster. And to close things off again, anybody in the chat want to, any suggestions? Okay, I'm seeing a couple. Oh, tracing phrase. Okay, yeah, we can do tracing phrase. So if I wanted to do tracing phrases for animals, boom, created, very simple, very straightforward. And in Google Slides, you can actually edit this so it can be cursive as well. Because I know specifically in California, they're mandating cursive, which is insane. I mean, which is great, to see come back. Fish, frog, hamster, horse, rabbit, snake. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. It's been a pleasure to present to you all. Again, if you want to reach out to me, very simple, just Arian@worksheets.ai. I'll also be in the Facebook as well. And yeah. Oh, also, the chat bot on the site goes directly to my phone. So feel free to message me anytime on there. I'm on, I'm like responding to people 24/7. Uh, you know, with 6 or 7 hours of sleep, of course. But yeah, I'm generally extremely accessible through there. So if you have any questions, feedback, anything you'd like to see, I'm here. Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day.